Hi guys, and many thanks for being here. Well, after I received a few comments on my previous videos from my viewers, I have decided to ditch the robot voice. So from today onwards, there won't be any more robot voices. So this is me. Hi, it's me. Thank you guys so much for being here. And before we start, I feel like I need to say this. I'm actually hiding in a corner in my garage. I found a tiny hideout from my 3-year-old boy. His name is Caleb. He is constantly glued to me, so it's sort of difficult to try and make a video without him screaming in the background. So I'm not sure how many of the viewers would appreciate a screaming toddler, and that's why I've decided to find a hideout from him. Yeah, I know how it sounds, but it has to be done. If there are any moms on here watching me and you have a toddler, then you probably know and can relate to it. You're probably wondering by now, what's that behind me, somewhere behind there? Yeah, that's my newest friend, and her name is Carla. Yeah, I know she doesn't have a wig, but that's fine. She probably doesn't mind anyway. So, without too much babbling, I know when I start babbling, I never stop. My husband always tells me I talk too much and I never stop. So, I'm gonna stop now and I'm gonna get to the point. What I want to talk to you about today is Vika Teplyakova. This is quite recent news that came to my attention, and I do apologize if there will be some details which I don't know or I didn't find out, but I can only get information I'm doing from research. So if in the meantime there will be updates and I'm not mentioning them, then I do apologize. Today is Friday the 10th and it's already after 12 in the night. So I just read this news today. You'll probably see it on Saturday, tomorrow. Now, Vika was an 8-year-old girl from Russia living with her parents on Sakhakin Island. This is in Novo Aleksandrovsk in Russia's far east, near Japan, from where she vanished on Monday, on the 6th of July, and sadly, she died the same day. As it seems, allegedly, after having a heated argument with her parents, she decided to run away from home to meet up with her friends. Now, as you know, children, when they move out of familiar places into new places, it's very difficult to adjust. I mean, even for us, it can be difficult to adjust to a new place. However, for kids, usually it's much more difficult because sometimes they just don't understand why they have to move out. So I think this is what happened with Vika. She got into a heated argument with her parents, and she didn't have any other familiar faces. So I think all she wanted to do was go back to the environment she was before, and that was to go back to her friends. Now, we know that she was spotted on CCTV, and she was wearing a white t-shirt and a blue pair of shorts as she was walking, and she was trying to reach her friends, of course. And there was a report which said that a man had given her money. It was like £1.70, which is around $2, and also took her to a supermarket before the most horrendous thing happened. So I'm trying to think here. Hold on, I'm a bit confused. I mean, who was that man? I couldn't really find any more details on him, but it makes me wonder, how come there is no more mention about him? How come we don't have any more information about who the man was? Was it the same man who abducted her, or was he just a helpful man who was trying to help her? He saw her alone on the street. He was probably trying to keep her safe. Is the police even trying to find out who this man was, or don't they have any proof whatsoever? Didn't the supermarket have a sort of a CCTV to record when she went in the supermarket? Who was she with? I mean, I'm still researching on this subject at the moment, but do you guys have any more information about this? I really want to know who the man was. I mean, you can't have a case, a missing persons case, which later turns into a murder investigation without actually having all the facts. So if you guys know who that person is, could you please let me know in the comments below, because I really want to know who he is. And now, this is very difficult. Before I actually go into what happened, I want to say that this girl, Vika, she was missing for 3 days before a 32-year-old woman told police that she and her husband gave the girl a lift. After seeing Vika on a CCTV, more than 500 volunteers, they joined a search to try and find her. Oh yeah, do you remember the couple I just mentioned? They were identified as Igor and Kristina Dvornikov, and today, Friday, the police revealed that they have actually been arrested. They have been detained. And the police also released a few photos of them, so I will be showing you the photos as well. But these photos are not even new. They are not new to the media. The first photos were leaked yesterday, which was on Thursday. The photos were leaked to a few WhatsApp groups and more instant messengers, and also on Sakhalin Oblast News Network. The source of astv.ru has confirmed that these individuals last night, on July the 9th, have been detained by the police. Earlier in the morning of July the 10th, which is today Friday, but you are seeing this video on a Saturday, so this was yesterday. So yesterday, July the 10th, earlier in the morning, there was an accusation made on a young islander of killing Vika, and this came as someone tipped off the police with false information. There was a person which is not identified, an unidentified person, who was circulating a photo of the guy along with rumors about the circumstances of the incident. Igor Dovnikov, he in fact told his wife that he would attack the girl. The woman later told the police the girl's body is buried near a river. And she also told the police that she hasn't said anything to Igor because she was scared of what he might do. At first, when Igor was approached by the police, he denied any abduction, he denied abusing and killing Vika, but later on he did confess. Now, both the man and the woman are detained as detectives are launching a murder probe. Vika sadly died the same day that she disappeared. Igor had raped her and strangled her with a plastic bag before burying her. Her body with signs of violent death was found in a forest not far from the village of Ozidevo, Komsky district. This is the most horrible end a human being could possibly have. It is really horrible. I do hope and pray that Vika's parents will manage to find some sort of a closure, but to be honest, I find that quite impossible, because for example, look, I am a parent. I have a 3-year-old boy and I have an 11-year-old girl, And as a parent, I can't even imagine what they must be going through to know that their child is missing, and not only that the child is missing, but also their child is dead, and the child was tortured to death, and she was abused, and she was raped. This is very difficult. It's difficult for me, so I don't even want to imagine how difficult it must be for her parents. As I was, you know, I mentioned before that I did my research a bit, and as I was reading some news articles, I came across a few comments of people who were reading the news articles, and one really stood out to me. A comment stood out. The comment was from a user. I won't be able to say the name, so the name will be blurred out, but I will be reading the comment as he wrote it on the commenting section on the news article website. He said, and I quote, "I don't know if the ethos of kids are off limits is the same in Russian prisons as it is in American and British ones, but I certainly hope so. They'll be unrecognizable once proper heart people get hold of them." And I will end this with another user's comment on the article, which says, and I quote, "If we kill mad dogs, what is the problem to kill them both ASAP, as soon as possible? Monsters don't deserve to walk on the same planet where decent people walk in." Although I didn't reply to this comment on the website, I feel like I should say that killing them would be the easiest way for both. This would be the easiest way possible. They wouldn't pay for what they did, and they wouldn't feel the anger of a lot of people for what happened, and also they would never feel the fear of that poor little girl before they did what they did with her. My view is, for what they did, they need to pay. Dying right now is the easiest way for them. I think that what is the best thing is to be put in prison for the rest of their lives, and let's hope, like the user was saying in his comment, that if kids are off limits, they will get what it's coming for them. I'm not sure why Christina didn't do anything to stop Igor from doing this, but I do have an opinion on this. I think that she was either genuinely scared of Igor, and that's why she didn't do anything to stop him, and she was trying to protect her own life, or, listen to this, she was a part of it. In some kind of sick way, she was trying to find satisfaction, just like her husband did, and after the fact, she informed the police, either because she had a guilty conscience, or perhaps she was just trying to be the first one to go to the police so they would believe that she was not involved in it. What's your take on this? I mean, what do you think? Do you think that she was actually with him, as in partaking in what he did to her? I mean, I don't know. I do have a husband, I'm married, but I could never just stand still, you know, and watch him do this kind of horrendous things to someone, especially a child. No one deserves to die like this. And I can't even imagine. So you're the wife and your husband does this kind of things. What do you do then? I mean, what do you do then? Was she there when he started raping her? And did she turn around so she doesn't see? Did she put her hands on her ears so she doesn't hear the screaming of torturing and the terrified screams of a child who was frightened? I mean, I cannot comprehend how some people can do this. Oh, no, this is really no, I cannot, I can't. So this case is over, unfortunately. Vika was found. The suspects were arrested. And that's it for now. So I want to ask you, what's your take on this? Please let me know in the comments below. Do you think that she was involved? Do you think that Christina was somehow involved? Or was she genuinely scared for her life that she didn't get involved in stopping Igor? Many thanks for watching, and if you want to see me do more videos of this kind, please don't forget to subscribe by pressing the button below. Also hit the notification bell so you are the first to know of any new videos I have. I do try my best to make at least one video a week, sometimes 2 or 3 videos per week, but I can't promise I will be doing 3 videos per week because sometimes my 3-year-old Kayla might not let me, but I will try my best to do at least 1 video a week. Many thanks for watching, guys. Bye. As with all children, oops, lighting problem. Now, as we know, if you guys have kids, with all children, it's very difficult to adjust in a new place. So I'm guessing because she was quite new to town. Oh, light. Just a fuck.